સાહેબ આપની જે છે આ છે એના સબબ થેન્ક યુ સાહેબ અને આવતા રહેજો સાહેબ.
Minister Modi there meeting the members of the Dawoodi Bohra community, and these are important religious leaders of the Bohra community who are now in interaction with Prime Minister Modi as we speak. An important outreach, an important diplomatic messaging by Prime Minister Modi just minutes after he spent some time meeting the Grand Mufti. PM meeting religious leaders of the Bohra community. Rishabh is with us. Rishabh, we were talking about the messaging. This will silence the doubters. Prime Minister Modi walking the Sabka Saath talk.
Definitely, if you see Dawoodi Bohra community who have been persecuted in many parts of the world by the Islamic powers itself, especially in our neighborhood in Pakistan itself, Dawoodi Bohra community have been persecuted. They have not been even given citizenship rights in Pakistan. We have seen multiple attacks on the Dawoodi Bohra Mosque in different parts of Pakistan, especially in Karachi. But here in India, remember, Prime Minister Narendra Modi have been visiting Dawoodi Bohra community mosque every year almost, and have been meeting the leaders of the community here in India. While he is on a two-day state visit to Egypt, he is making sure that he continues the tradition of meeting the Dawoodi Bohra community leaders wherever he goes, and that's the reason that he's meeting. And this showcases that minorities within minorities are also being looked at here. It's not just minority. And as the Prime Minister said that we are democracy. In democracy, everyone has rights, and hence, without Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, a democracy cannot prosper. India is a prosperous democracy, is what the Prime Minister has suggested in US. Here in Egypt, he's sending out clear messages that whoever had doubts over Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas slogan can see what's happening in Egypt and how a Prime Minister from India is reaching out to every community in Egypt.
Rishabh, what's important is that we should not be seeing this in isolation, because in a few hours from now, at around 12 noon India time, Prime Minister Modi will be visiting the Al-Hakim Mosque.
Definitely, Al-Hakim Mosque is almost 1,000-year-old mosque in Egypt, and it has been recently renovated. Remember, during the World War I and II, the area parts of this mosque was also destroyed during the bombing on the Osmanian Empire. But now it has been renovated. It has been renovated to an extent that people say that the grandeur of this mosque is better than what it used to be at the Ottoman Empire's zenith. So now Prime Minister would be visiting it tomorrow and witness the renovated Al-Hakim Mosque. But remember, this mosque holds a lot of significance. A, it is one of the oldest mosques in Egypt. B, it has seen the history unfolding in the region. Remember, Egyptian civilization is as old as Indian civilization, and both these civilizations have prospered together, and hence, structures of mosque have significance in that region. And Prime Minister visiting that, sending out clear messages, also ensuring that the cultural ties between India and Egypt prosper more from here, to ensure that that can lead into a better diplomatic ties between the countries.
That's right. Rishabh, just hold your thoughts. Let's try and pick up the Nat sound on these pictures. This is what transpired during the meeting.
અને એ ફક્ત આપણા ઇન્ડિયા વસ્તુ નથી, એક ઇન્ડિયા જે આલમમાં રહી છે એના વસ્તુ આપણું છે. there is no horizon for a vision. આપણે બધાએ મહેનત કરીને ભારતને આગળ લઈ જવું ભલું થાય.
અને સાહેબ આપની જે છે આ છે એના સબબ થેન્ક યુ સાહેબ અને આવતા રહેજો સાહેબ.
That was PM's brief interaction. We'll have to wait and watch whether a detailed video is released of what transpired before and after the meeting. But look, the world has been talking about Prime Minister's visit to the United States and the reception, the kind of reception the Prime Minister got there. The Biden administration rolled out the proverbial red carpet from the ceremonial reception at the lawns of the White House. to the statements made by President Biden and his officials leading up to the visit, as also the state dinner, and where President Biden raised a toast to the power of two democracies. Rishabh